Hello again, everybody. My name is John D. Healy. I do a podcast. It's called It's Good to Talk. Got into podcasting a number of years ago because I was used to book with Tony McKern. Oh, and that's how it all started. He was born in 1941. His story since 1941 up until recently. My sponsor, Liffey Bandlines, they're a moving company here in New York City, and they've been around longer than Jeopardy, named after the River Liffey in Dublin. Liffey, when it comes to moving, let Liffey do the lift, and always give a shout out to Pedal McCarthy of the Irish Expander USA for local events and events overseas. The guest today is a young artist. His name is Ra. He'll introduce himself. So welcome, Ra, and talk to me about art. I believe you've been painting and artwork since the age of 4 years old. Hello.
Hi, how are you? How are
Good.
you, John? Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you started painting when you were only 4 years old, yeah?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and did you have teachers or mentors or?
Yeah, I mean, I started painting on my grandma's terrace with chalk on the wall like a normal kid.
Well, that is, but it's normal enough, okay? Yeah.
Right?
I don't know how normal painting on a wall is, but that's graffiti. Tell me, was your grandmother an artist herself?
Not at all. Like, she just encouraged me painting on the floor like normal
Okay.
kids, like, with chalk. Then
Okay.
I just took one of her terrace walls and she was like, okay, that one's for you to paint.
Okay.
Somehow, when I was going to swimming lessons, I ended up in this art studio that was in this house where we
Okay.
would have swimming lessons. And
Okay.
that's where I met my first art teacher. She taught me for a year, and then like her dad, who's an OG artist, like he works with silver. So he's a jeweler through and through, and her dad was an architect and an artist, a painter. So he taught me a bunch of those.
Tell me, in your family, like your siblings, your father, your mother, were they influenced? Did they influence you, or did they come from an art background, or are they doctors and lawyers?
Nobody's an artist there. My dad is really good with crafts,
Okay.
and he always encouraged me doing Legos when I was a kid. Legos, Meccano, all those things that you just like fiddle with when you're a kid.
Okay.
Airplanes, like like
Okay.
yeah,
So,
that's it.
well, that
Origami.
that is art in itself. I mean, if you are able to create something from Lego, that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it.
Tell
So
me, I know we spoke before about this, but in terms of like, you also have to have a passion to be an artist, okay? Like, you have to, you're creative. That's two things. But I think what I've done trying to get at is like, is there a better time of the day to paint or do art? Are you like a morning, afternoon, or evening person, or just when you get inspiration?
I sketch mainly.
Okay,
I only go to the art studio when I really feel like it.
okay,
It's not like it's most of the day I'm doing normal stuff. Like I run, I cook, I clean, like normal stuff. It's but mainly at night.
Okay.
Like when I need to go in the studio, if I need to complete 3 hours, I'm gonna choose 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. Like for sure.
There's different painters down the years. I think Monet loved the light. He could steal the light. Like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the morning is generally a good time for photography. So I mean, people that are into photography, and that's their time. Okay, well, let me go up to another question. How do you price your art?
And how much you like it, how much you think you can recreate it, how much you value like the idea at the moment.
What is the price decided by you or the person
Yeah.
buying it?
Well,
Okay, so
it depends. Like I can say how much I would like to get, then
Okay.
like I give it to some gallery, and the
Okay.
gallery's like, okay, but we're gonna inflate this price times 2 or times 3.
Yeah.
This is what we want to get, and
Okay.
I'm like, okay, and this
Well,
is the gallery standard as well, because
about galleries. I mean, I've done pop-up art shows, and
yeah,
I really help the artists. Some of the big galleries take, I think, 20% maybe or more. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, 20% is about right. So you're selling something for $1,000 or $2,000, and they're taking another 20%.
maybe more.
Maybe more. Okay. Well, they have to rent the space and
So, so my $2,000 don't get affected. They charge around 4,000.
Wow.
The
That's
gallery.
That's
Well, but that's like the standard of the gallery.
okay.
When the paintings are around 4,000 or 5,000. So they're like, okay, so your painting is gonna be this, but you only wanted to get 2, so you're gonna get 2, and we get the rest.
Okay. I kind of get that idea to a degree. So let's go back to where I was going with time, like time and motion. So for you, I saw one of your pieces of work that you saw recently. So how long would it take you to make the painting like that? Would it take you a week? Would it take you a day? Would it take you a month?
The one you saw, like when we met in the bar.
Yes.
So the story with that one is actually I did it in like 3 days.
Okay.
But one day was in 1 year, then I just put it away.
Okay.
Completely. And then I added the background because I felt like the background was like that it wasn't meant to be shown or to be sold or to be, and so I just put it away. I finished it.
Right. So you can basically start a painting, put it aside, and come back to it a week or a month or maybe a year later. Yeah. So it's like improvising. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take a break for a minute. I'm going to ask Jimmy Grady to sing a song. Jimmy is only 14 years old, very talented singer. So Jimmy's going to sing a song.
I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these past few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I came from, and that's the reason why I seem so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. I have moved and I've kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving. I have lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. I have tried and I've kept on trying, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I've traveled far with my conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. But let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room, the forest squire. Oh, the flames that couldn't get any higher, they've withered now, they've gone. But I am steady, thinking my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. When the hands are shaken and the kisses flow, then I will disappear. But let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had.
So talk to me
Yeah,
more
actually,
about
it didn't even take me like 6 hours to finish that.
Okay, it took you 6 hours. Okay.
Sorry?
And then you sold it for $3,000. Is that right? Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
would a lot of
But it took me 3 years to.
would a lot of your work be in that price range? So you're somewhere between 2,000 and 4,000
Between 2,000 and 18,000.
and 18,000. Well,
Yeah.
I really missed
Other
out.
big on wood.
Okay. I really missed out when I didn't go to art school, I guess. 18,000. And how long would it take you to make the piece that's going to cost 18,000? Not that I'm in the market for an 18,000 piece of art. How long would it take to make the 18,000 one? What's the difference between 18,000 and 3,000 in terms of the visual look and the quality of it?
Questions. So actually, I have 2 pieces in this collection. One is 17,000 and the other one is 18,000, right? And they're like the big ones. The big ones. They're the same size, right?
Okay.
One of them is orange, and the other one is thick layers of, just going at it. So one of them has only got 4 layers, maybe 5 total, right?
Okay.
That's the 17,000. That is a really visually striking painting. Really saturated colors. It's centered, simple-ish, but it's really good, right? And once I did it, like it probably took me, I don't know, 4 days, 5 days total.
Okay.
Then it was done, and I was like, okay, that's done. If I touch it a little more, I'll fuck it. So I'm like, I don't want to.
I understand that.
But the other one,
it's a bit like cooking. You overcook it, it's fucked.
Exactly. But like the other one, it probably has like over 70 layers. I was going at it with that painting for like 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
It's got gold leaf. It's a self-portrait. It's got so many layers, so much detail, and it's only $1,000 difference. But and it's the same size.
Okay.
Why? Because I feel like one of them is perfect the way it is, and the other one's also perfect the way it is. I think they're like 2 of my best paintings probably ever. But they're you see, it's not about the amount of hours. It's about the result.
Okay.
This potion is really good. It doesn't matter how many hours it took me to make it. It's just really good. It'll make you magical and you can fly.
Okay.
That's it doesn't matter, I don't charge per hour.
Okay, I understand it too. Like the gallery seems to be set on what they want and their commission. What galleries do you use? More than one gallery, or you're downtown Manhattan, or where are you?
I'm not in any gallery right now. If anything, I have a PDF that I give to private collectors and dealers that have their own people, and that's the bad thing, because I want to show the art, but it's like a blessing and a curse, being able to sell without showing, because then as an artist I want to show, but if somebody offers you the money, you're like, I'll take the money,
Well,
so
that's true.
So it's I show, and then
The Jackson Brown song, it's like the longing for love and the struggle for the legal tender. You want the love, you want the money. So, do you have a website for your work?
I have a website that's not active.
Okay.
Mainly, I've been working with the PDF, and what I'm looking for, a really good space where I can show all the work before it sells and disappears.
Okay.
Into some storage unit.
Okay, I might be able to help you with that. Actually, we'll come back to that maybe off camera.
Oh, great!
So, okay, well, I'd be happy to help you. I mean, it's good to see someone as creative and talented yourself starting out very young in life, and you have a long career ahead of you, hopefully. So if you want to put your contact information, and I'll sign off then. So how do people contact you if they want to buy some stuff?
So they can go to Ron and Bonnie on my Instagram. Okay. It's a new Instagram that's created only for this collection. Send me a DM there, and you can get the list with prices and stuff.
Okay, that's good. All right, so you can send me
prices, not prices.
Pardon?
It's my prices.
Okay, so that makes sense. So a little bit of a discount there. That's good. So I think that's all we talk about in the world of art. I'm going to sign off in my native language. My first language is Irish. My second language is English. But now I speak better English than the Queen of England. So Raw, I'm going to say Slán, which means goodbye. Fin Scéal means that's the story of the space scale. So good talking to you today. See you soon. Okay, bye for now.